Welcome to Fluent Listening Fast, the podcast that helps you master English listening skills with ease and confidence. I'm Zoya, your English coach, and today we're diving deep into the techniques, strategies, and daily practices that will skyrocket your ability to understand spoken English. Listening is the key to fluency, and I'll show you how to unlock its power. Whether you're a beginner or an advanced learner, this episode will provide valuable tips to improve your comprehension skills quickly. Get ready to take notes and put these ideas into action. Let's get started. The importance of listening in language learning. Listening is the foundation of fluency. Before we speak, we must listen and understand. Native speakers learn their first language by listening before they even attempt to talk. When you improve your listening, your pronunciation, vocabulary, and comprehension also improve. It helps you think in English instead of translating from your native language. Listening also trains your brain to recognize speech patterns and anticipate what comes next. Without strong listening skills, conversations can feel frustrating and overwhelming. The good news? You can train your ears just like a muscle. So let's talk about how to do that effectively. Active versus passive listening. There's a huge difference between passive and active listening. Passive listening means you hear words but don't engage with them. Active listening, however, requires focus and interaction. You need to listen with purpose, analyze tone, and understand the speaker's intent. To practice active listening, try summarizing what you hear in your own words. Another great technique is to predict what will come next in a conversation. When watching a video, pause and guess the next sentence. These small changes will make a huge impact on how quickly you improve your listening comprehension. How to improve your listening speed. Understanding native speakers can feel overwhelming because they speak quickly. But don't worry, there are ways to train your brain to process English faster. One trick is to start with slow-speed audio and gradually increase the playback speed. This forces your brain to adapt. Another method is shadowing. Listen to a sentence and repeat it immediately. This improves both your listening and speaking. Watching movies with subtitles first, then removing them, also strengthens your ability to follow speech. The key is consistency. Practice daily, and you'll see results. The power of context in understanding new words. Many learners panic when they hear a new word they don't understand. But instead of stopping, use context clues to guess the meaning. Native speakers don't understand every single word they hear either. They rely on tone, facial expressions, and surrounding words. For example, if someone says, "I was exhausted after the long flight," you can guess that exhausted means very tired. Training yourself to use context will make listening much easier. So don't get stuck on unknown words. Keep going and let your brain fill in the gaps naturally. Why exposure is key to fluency. The more you listen, the better you get. It's that simple. Think of it like exercising a muscle. If you only listen to English once a week, your progress will be slow. But if you surround yourself with English daily, your listening skills will improve fast. Listen to podcasts, audiobooks, interviews, and songs. The more variety, the better. Exposure also helps you get used to different accents and speech patterns. Start by choosing content that interests you. This makes listening practice enjoyable rather than a chore. Mastering English through real conversations. Real conversations are the ultimate test of your listening skills. You can practice by talking to native speakers, joining language exchange groups, or even simulating conversations by responding to podcasts. Try not to panic if you don't understand every word. Focus on the key points. Ask questions if needed, and repeat phrases to reinforce learning. The more you immerse yourself in real-world communication, the faster your listening skills will improve. Using technology to boost listening skills. Technology has made learning English easier than ever. Use apps that provide interactive listening exercises, such as speech-to-text tools, AI tutors, and real-time subtitles. You can also use smart assistants like Alexa or Google Assistant to practice listening and responding in English. Set your devices to English, listen to news reports, and interact with AI programs to enhance your daily practice. Common mistakes in listening and how to fix them. One of the biggest mistakes learners make is focusing too much on every single word. Instead, try to grasp the general idea first. Another mistake is not practicing regularly. Consistency is key. Also, don't rely too much on subtitles. Instead, challenge yourself to listen without them. If you find native speech too fast, break it into sections and repeat. Identifying and fixing these mistakes will help you improve faster. Building confidence in listening comprehension. Confidence comes with practice. Start with materials that match your level and gradually increase difficulty. Celebrate small successes. Understanding one full sentence is progress. Don't be afraid of making mistakes. Everyone struggles at first, but perseverance makes the difference. The more you challenge yourself, the more confident you'll become in your listening skills. Practicing with real-life situations. Practice listening in everyday situations. When shopping, listen to how people interact. While commuting, focus on announcements or conversations around you. If you're dining out, pay attention to how orders are placed. These real-world experiences train your ears to pick up natural speech patterns. The goal is to integrate listening practice into your daily routine. Challenge your 7-day listening plan. To put everything into action, I challenge you to a 7-day listening plan. Day 1. Listen to a short podcast. Day 2. Watch a short video without subtitles. Day 3. Shadow a speaker for a minute. Day 4. Write down 5 new words you hear. Day 5. Listen to a different English accent. Day 6. Have a conversation in English. Day 7. Reflect on your progress and set new goals. This plan will boost your listening skills quickly. The more useful tips. Listen every day. Make listening to English a daily habit. The more exposure you have, the faster you will improve. Even 15 minutes a day can make a big difference. Choose content that interests you so that learning feels enjoyable. Podcasts, audiobooks, and news reports are great options. Focus on understanding the meaning, not every word. Don't get stuck on every unfamiliar word. Instead, try to grasp the overall meaning. Native speakers don't understand every word either, but they use context to figure things out. Let your brain fill in the gaps naturally. This method reduces frustration and speeds up learning. Use subtitles wisely. Subtitles can help, but don't rely on them too much. First, watch with subtitles to understand the content. Then, re-watch without them to train your ears. Gradually, you'll recognize words and phrases without needing subtitles. This strengthens your listening and comprehension skills. Practice active listening. Engage with the audio. Don't just hear it. Try repeating key phrases, summarizing what you heard, or predicting the next sentence. Ask yourself questions about the content. Active listening makes your brain work harder and improves your ability to understand spoken English faster. Start slow, then increase speed. Begin with slower speech and gradually challenge yourself. Use apps or platforms that allow speed control. Once you're comfortable, listen at normal or even faster speeds. This trains your brain to process English more quickly and improves your ability to follow real conversations. Listen to different accents. English is spoken in many ways around the world. Exposure to different accents improves comprehension skills. Try listening to British, American, Australian, and other accents. This will help you understand a variety of speakers in real-life situations. Shadowing technique. Shadowing means repeating what you hear immediately. Listen to a sentence and say it out loud at the same time. This improves pronunciation, fluency, and listening skills. It forces your brain to process English faster and strengthens your speaking abilities. Focus on common phrases and expressions. Many phrases are used frequently in spoken English. Learning them makes conversations easier to understand. Expressions like, "I see," "that makes sense," and "let me think" appear often. The more familiar you are with these, the smoother your listening becomes. Use real-life listening material. Movies, interviews, and talk shows use natural English. These materials expose you to informal speech, slang, and real-life conversations. Listening to them helps you prepare for real-world interactions. Choose materials that match your interests for better engagement. Take notes while listening. Writing down key points helps you focus and retain information. Note important words, expressions, or phrases. Summarizing what you hear reinforces understanding. Reviewing your notes later strengthens memory and improves comprehension over time. Repetition is key. Listening once isn't enough. Repeat the same content multiple times. Each time, you'll understand more. Repetition strengthens memory and makes difficult words or phrases easier to recognize. Try listening to the same podcast or video several times. Practice with a conversation partner. Speaking and listening go hand in hand. Practicing with a partner helps you apply what you've learned. Try repeating what your partner says, asking for clarifications, and responding naturally. Real conversations improve both listening and speaking skills. Learn through songs. Music helps with rhythm, pronunciation, and understanding fast speech. Choose songs with clear lyrics and sing along. This improves listening while making learning fun. Over time, you'll recognize words and phrases in conversations more easily. Listen without distractions. Focus fully on listening practice. Avoid multitasking when training your ears. Find a quiet space, use headphones, and give your full attention to the audio. Deep focus leads to better comprehension and faster progress. Challenge yourself with fast speech. Native speakers talk fast, and that can be overwhelming. Train yourself by gradually increasing playback speed. Start at 1x, then move to 1.25x or 1.5x. With practice, your brain will adapt, and you'll understand normal speed English more easily. Listen to conversations, not just narrations. Interviews and dialogues teach you how people naturally interact. Unlike narrations, Conversations contain interruptions, slang, and real-life speech patterns. Exposure to these improves your ability to follow everyday conversations. Stay consistent and track progress. Improvement comes with regular practice. Keep a listening journal to track your progress. Write down new words, expressions, and improvements. Setting small goals will keep you motivated and show how much you're improving over time. Use real-life situations to train your ears. Listening doesn't only happen through media. Pay attention to real-world interactions like store conversations, public announcements, and workplace discussions. Everyday listening strengthens your ability to understand spontaneous speech. Watch without subtitles as a test. Once you feel confident, test yourself by watching videos without subtitles. This challenges your comprehension skills. If needed, re-watch with subtitles to check understanding. Over time, you'll rely on them less and less. Believe in yourself and keep practicing. The most important tip: stay confident and don't give up. Everyone struggles at first, but improvement comes with patience and persistence. Keep listening, enjoy the process, and celebrate your progress. Fluency is closer than you think. Final tips and encouragement. Improving listening skills takes time, but it's worth it. Be patient with yourself and practice every day. Don't be afraid to listen to challenging content. It will push your skills forward. Surround yourself with English as much as possible, and remember that mistakes are part of learning. The key is to stay motivated and have fun with the process. Try out these techniques, and you'll notice progress faster than you think. Don't forget to subscribe and join me in the next episode of Fluent Listening Fast. Keep listening, keep learning, and see you next time.